Manchester United, got to be said, great result, bang average performance, is that fair?
Yeah, fair enough, but they would have took that before the game.
Of course they would.
Definitely, Ali. I think a 1-1 draw away at Atletico, I think it's a good result, but performance-wise, I think they were poor. I watched it in the train the way down. I didn't think they were great, if I'm being honest. But the result's there, and if they can go through to the quarterfinals, then it's a fantastic result. But I don't know what the issues are, man. We spoke about it last week. I don't know. There's lots to fix. The manager's not going to be there, of course, next season. There's lots of players to move on, I think, and a whole new squad to be brought in. So there's a big job in their hands there.
What would you say their style of play is, Shay, when you watch them? Because I can't see one.
I don't know, Gabby. Good question. What's their style of play? I don't know. I think they struggled. They really struggled to start the game last night to get involved. I thought De Gea looked a bit nervous, maybe being back in Spain. I think,
great goal that beat him right enough.
A great goal that beat him, but it was a through ball earlier part of that, and Maguire's wanting him to come. He didn't come, and then it was a back pass. He was on his left foot. He kicked it out of play, and they got a corner from that in the second phase of the corner, and they scored the goal. A brilliant ball in. I mean, Maguire's getting a bit of stick for the goal, but for me, I just think sometimes you got to hold your hands up and go, what an amazing cross and a fantastic header.
Yeah, I thought it was a top class goal. Anyway,
style of play, Gabby, I haven't got a clue.
Yeah. Back to domestic matters. Spurs were absolutely blown away in a wet and windy Wednesday in Burnley. 4 defeats from 5 for Tottenham now. Up next to travel to Leeds, which is live and exclusive on talkSPORT on Saturday. What a game that is going to be. talkSPORT's Sam Matterface caught up with the Spurs boss after the game, and his words certainly won't reassure him. It was a bizarre interview.
When I say about make assessment that I for sure I have to speak with the club. I have to speak with the club to talk and to find the right solution, because I repeat, it's not right to continue this way, and it's not right. You are talking about the race for the 4th place.
Yeah.
And I think that our results are in this moment to fight for the relegation zone.
One more question. I'm going to Leeds on Saturday. Okay. Will you still be the manager on Saturday when I see you? Will you still be there Saturday? Antonio?
Look, Sam, he's away. Sam, take it from me, mate. He's away. He's not one to answer your question. I know you've woke up this morning with custard all over your coupon. It's one of these things, mate. We've all had it. We've all been there. You can shout all you like, but he is off. Shay, in all seriousness, mate, it was a bizarre interview, was it not?
It was bizarre, but I don't know if it was refreshingly bizarre or wrongly bizarre, if that makes sense, because Tottenham fans were thinking he should be more enthusiastic, he should be fighting more for the cause.
Weren't there 2 games in hand, by the way? They're a point behind Manchester United.
So they're very much in the mix, aren't they? But my concern is, has he got something else lined up? Because for a manager, maybe reportedly on £15 million a year is a massive contract. He looked like he wants to walk away from this, to be honest. When you come out with comments like that last night, it looks like he's aging to get away from the place. And then we talk just briefly about Man United. I just think there's a perfect fix there.
Yeah.
And maybe someone from the red side of Manchester have been in contact with him, because it feels like Man United need a character like him that's really strong to sort that dressing room out.
Well, it's a strange one, Gabby, because a lot of people, myself included, thought that Manchester United missed the boat, when Spurs nipped in and got him. But I'm wondering now, is Shay indicating, his indications are that he might fancy a bit of Manchester United, because I've got to say,
2-hour train to Manchester.
I've listened to that.
Gabby, don't you start about geography and clubs and stuff. Don't get me started, right? You're getting it about Newcastle in a minute.
I've listened to that interview 2 or 3 times, and he's clearly trying to give somebody a message. Is it somebody upstairs at Spurs he's trying to get a message to? I know we're having a laugh, Daniel Levy there, but the whole interview's...
But like Shay said it last week, that maybe he is looking at the Manchester United job. Does he think to himself, you know what, Manchester United, Rangnick's not going to be there in the summer. Is it a case of, all right, I'm jumping ship, get me to Manchester United in the summer, see you later Spurs? It wouldn't surprise you, would it? Yeah.
Oh, is there something else lined up? Might not be Man United. It could be another top club in Europe. We just don't know. It just seems strange, the comments he came out with last night after the game. I think it's just, from a Tottenham point of view, they'll be thinking, why is our manager saying that? We're a big club, fantastic stadium, brilliant training ground. Why isn't he saying, like, as you say, we won the 2 games in hand, we're right in the mix?
That's what I thought. If you're in the Spurs dressing room, you want to hear your manager come out and say, by the way, shocker result tonight. You know, Burnley is always a tough place going to go, but I'll tell you what, 2 games in hand, we're going to go to Leeds on Saturday or whatever it may be, and we've got a chance to go a point behind Manchester
But the
United.
frustrating thing, Ali, is 4 defeats out of 5, and that one victory within them is against the champions. It's remarkable. I mean,
do you
the game
think
at the,
do you think sometimes it's easier though to go to the Etihad and nothing to lose,
But that,
sort of attitude?
that was my point, Shay. I said to Gabby earlier on, and Sam when they were in, I think out with the big 3, you look at Chelsea, City and Liverpool, chances are they go to Burnley, they don't get beat. They'll get a draw, they might not get 2-1, 3-1, but I think the rest of them, whether it's Spurs, whether it's Manchester United, whether it's Arsenal, whether it's West Ham, I think the majority, if not all the teams going for 4th place, are more than capable having a great day and beating a team like Manchester City, but also having a poor day and losing at Burnley.
and that makes the difference with the champions. And as you say, the top teams, Liverpool, they would have went there last night and they wouldn't have lost to Burnley. As you say, they might have had an off night, but they definitely would have took something from the game. I don't know. I mean, Burnley, from a Newcastle head on as well, it's an unbelievable result for Burnley. You know, I thought maybe Tottenham, worst case, would have got a draw, but for Burnley to get maximum points last night, you know, they're very much in the mix. We talk about the teams now. Looking at the league table, you're looking probably at Brentford downwards.
That's what I said.
7 teams maybe, they're in the fight, and it's getting so tight at the bottom.
It's fair play. It's fair
the team
play.
meetings this morning.
Well, before we go, we're going to head to a break, I know, but fair play, Shay, because 3-4 weeks ago, I'm sitting in the studio with Gab and Big Al, and I'm saying to myself, it looks like it's 3 from 4. You know, it could be 3 from 6, 7. Now, as you say, Leeds, Everton, Brentford, all the way up.
They're all in the mix, definitely. I mean, it was an amazing weekend because obviously Spurs beating City last weekend. The title race is back on. The Champions League race is back on, and now the relegation
and top 4.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app, and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.